I want to focus on another player, mate, who's going to be my underappreciated player of the week. And it goes to Curtis Jones, who's a young, still only 23, quite surprising me, Liverpool midfield player who joined the club at 9 years of age. He's from Toxteth, he's a local Liverpool lad. He knows what this football club means to its community and the people who support it. He's been in all the England from under-15s through to the under-21s, won the Euros. We've seen glimpses of Curtis Jones, and we've not really ever seen him have a sustained run. Now, I thought he affected the game in both boxes. Brilliant block on Cole Palmer to stop goal at one end. Next minute, he's running up the other end, winning a penalty kick against Colwell. His timed run, one of the most dangerous runs to pick up from midfield. Somebody who used to play in that role. I know if you can time it, very few will stay with you, and he gets a nice finish, the winning goal. And he's just somebody, Rob, when I look around this Liverpool team, and I see Szoboszlai, who's been big money, who's a quality player, but Curtis Jones is affecting the game more than Szoboszlai at the moment. And Curtis Jones probably, I know he's a local lad, and I know he's come through the academy, and he ain't cost you hundreds of millions, but this probably deserves a little run now, Rob, I'm thinking. 5 or 6 games like Curtis. Go on, let's see what you can produce in that kind of time. Is he ready? I know on his side he's got to be a little bit more consistent because we've seen a little bit of up and down. But I don't know, he's just had a new baby. All that brings a bit of maturity and a bit more responsibility. You know, could he become a fixture in an Arne Slot team?
100%. And we've got to remember that Arne Slot is known for, there's lots of evidence of this, of developing young players, making them better. I always, when I see a midfield three, Rob, and I've probably told you before, I worked under a brilliant manager, Terry Venables, that was an England national team manager, one of the best that we ever had. And he always said, as a midfield three, I want a tackler and a basic passer at the bottom, like to intercept, to win the ball back, to protect the back four. I want a passer in this team. That's going to be Alexis McAllister. I want a goal threat. I want 3 different types of players in the midfield three in terms of the blend and the balance. Dominik Szoboszlai is not, he would be the goal threat in there, and he hasn't done it enough. Last year started well, this year started well, but not enough numbers. If Curtis Jones can develop and improve and focus on being a goal threat and get himself in the box many times like he did today, he almost got another penalty awarded when he collided with Robert Sanchez. If he can be an important run in the box, get some numbers, get some goals, he becomes undroppable, Rob. He becomes undroppable. And these young players that come through, and I've known it, I've lived it a little bit, they're always the easiest ones to drop for some of the bigger time players at the club. So I think it's a great shout, underappreciated, by the way. I think he had a brilliant game today, and I'd love to see McAllister, Jones and Gravenberch play a few games, let the kid continue for a little bit.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host of NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And if you want even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock.